Loving each other is simply being together asterisk. Have you ever wondered what true love really looks like? We see it in movies, we read about it in books, and we hear it in songs. It's often portrayed as this grand, dramatic whirlwind romance filled with grand gestures and epic declarations. But what if I told you that, for most of us, real love is much quieter, much simpler, and a whole lot more beautiful in its everydayness? What if loving each other is simply about being together? Think about it. When you look back at your most cherished memories with someone you love, what do you see? Is it the expensive gifts or the fancy dinners? Sometimes, sure. But more often than not, it's the little things. It's laughing so hard you can't breathe over a silly inside joke. It's the comfortable silence you can share while reading side by side on the couch. It's that feeling of home you get just by having them in the same room. That's the magic of being together. It's not about constantly doing something exciting. It's about the comfort and security of presence. It's knowing that someone is there, sharing your space, your time, and your life. This idea might sound a bit too simple, almost boring, in a world that glorifies constant stimulation and adventure. We're told that a strong relationship needs non-stop dates, exotic vacations, and a highlight reel worthy of social media. But the foundation of a lasting bond isn't built on highlights. It's built in the quiet, in-between moments. It's the morning coffee ritual, the how was your day conversations, the shared chore of grocery shopping. These are the threads that weave the fabric of a shared life. Each small, seemingly insignificant moment of togetherness adds another layer of strength and intimacy to your connection. Why is this simple act of being together so powerful? I think it comes down to a few core human needs. First, there's the need for connection. We are social creatures, hardwired to seek companionship. Just having someone physically present can soothe our anxieties and make us feel less alone in this vast world. It's a primal comfort. When someone chooses to just be with you, without any other agenda, it sends a powerful message: you are important to me. Your presence is enough. Second, being together builds a shared history. Every movie night, every lazy Sunday, every walk in the park contributes to a unique story that belongs only to the two of you. This shared narrative becomes a source of strength. When times get tough, you can look back on this history and remember the foundation you've built. You remember that you've been through things together before, and you can do it again. These shared experiences are the anchors that hold you steady in the storms of life. And third, it fosters a deep, unspoken understanding. When you spend a lot of time with someone, you start to learn their rhythms. You know their moods without them having to say a word. You can anticipate their needs. You know exactly what kind of tea to make them when they're feeling down, or what joke will make them smile. This level of intimacy doesn't come from grand gestures. It's cultivated through the patient, consistent act of sharing everyday life. It's a language spoken not in words, but in presence. Of course, this doesn't mean that excitement and grand gestures have no place in love. They absolutely do. Surprise trips and heartfelt gifts can be wonderful expressions of affection. They are the exclamation points in the story of your relationship. But a story made up only of exclamation points would be exhausting and lack substance. The real narrative, the real depth, is in the sentences, the paragraphs, the chapters written day by day, just by being together. Think of your relationship like a garden. The big exciting events are like the beautiful rare flowers that bloom occasionally. They are stunning and bring a lot of joy. But the health of the entire garden depends on the daily, consistent care. The sunlight, the water, the soil. The simple act of being together is that daily care. It's the consistent nurturing that allows the relationship to grow strong and resilient, able to produce those beautiful blooms. Without that daily tending, the garden would wither, no matter how beautiful the occasional flower is. This is especially true in our busy modern lives. We're constantly pulled in a million different directions. Work, family, personal goals, social obligations. It's so easy to let quality time slip through the cracks. We might think that as long as we live under the same roof, we're together. But being in the same house isn't the same as being present with each other. You can be sitting right next to someone but be a million miles away, lost in your phone or your own thoughts. True, being together requires intention. It means putting down the phone. It means turning off the TV. It means making eye contact and actually listening when the other person speaks. It means choosing to share an experience, even if it's as simple as cooking dinner together instead of separately. It's about creating small pockets of shared presence in the midst of a chaotic day. One of the most beautiful aspects of this simple togetherness is that it's accessible to everyone at any stage of a relationship. You don't need a lot of money. You don't need a lot of free time. You just need the desire to connect. A 10-minute conversation at the end of the day, a shared cup of tea in the morning, a quiet walk around the block after dinner. These small investments of present time can pay huge dividends in your relationship's happiness and longevity. Let's challenge the narrative that love has to be complicated. Let's celebrate the beauty of the ordinary. The next time you find yourself just sitting with someone you love, doing nothing in particular, take a moment to appreciate it. Feel the peace, the comfort, the unspoken bond. That right there? That's the good stuff. That's the heart of it all. It's not just killing time. It's building a life. Because in the end, love isn't a destination you arrive at. It's the journey you take. And the best part of any journey is the person you choose to share the ride with. The person who is willing to just be there with you through all the boring, beautiful, and mundane moments in between the highlights. Loving each other truly is simply being together. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this resonated with you, if you believe in the power of simple present love, give me a like and subscribe for more conversations like this. See you next time.